You probably already know everything that needs to be done to have and live a dream life. However, the comfort zone is much more attractive and doing what we usually do every day is much easier. It seems that we have become accustomed to seeing our dreams as distant, and we are so familiar with this feeling that it seems that we have built a miserable life on purpose. Therefore, today we are going to consolidate the manual on how to permanently ruin your life. That's right, we're building a misery manual, a comprehensive guide to sabotaging your own well-being. So, if you're feeling a little too optimistic lately, buckle up for a crash course in cultivating chronic discontent. The dismal dwelling. Let's begin with your environment. Your home, your supposed sanctuary, should be a constant source of stress. Forget about minimalism or calming color palettes. Embrace clutter. Let dirty dishes pile high, clothes transform into furniture, and dust bunnies become furry roommates. Science Spotlight. Did you know a study by the Princeton University Neuroscience Institute found that chronic clutter can actually lead to decreased decision-making abilities? Feeling overwhelmed and incapable of making choices? Sounds like you're on the right track to misery. The procrastination paradox. Now let's talk about productivity, or the lack thereof. Procrastination is your new best friend. That nagging feeling you get when you have a looming deadline? That's just your brain trying to trick you into happiness and accomplishment. Ignore it. After all, there's always tomorrow, right? Studies by the University of California, Berkeley have shown that procrastination is a major contributor to stress and anxiety. So, the more you put things off, the more miserable you'll become. Perfect. The busy trap. But wait, maybe you do occasionally sit down to work. Here's the key. Multitasking is your friend. Open a dozen browser tabs, each with a different, distracting website. Check your social media every 2 minutes, even if there are no new notifications. The goal is to create the illusion of frantic activity while achieving absolutely nothing. Remember, a busy but unproductive life is a life well miserabled. The opportunity myth. Speaking of achieving nothing, forget about taking initiative. Dream job, soulmate, those things don't just appear on your doorstep. No, in the land of misery, opportunities are as rare as happy endings. Don't bother developing skills or putting yourself out there. Just wait patiently for the magic to happen. Spoiler alert. It won't. Friend repellent. Social interaction? Not if you can help it. Friends will only try to drag you out of your self-made pit of despair. When invitations come in, make excuses. You're too busy being important and miserable to waste time on socializing. Remember, isolation is key to a truly fulfilling life of discontent. Trust issues. Here's a golden rule for fostering misery. Trust no one. Everyone has a hidden agenda. Everyone is out to get you. Be suspicious of compliments, motives, and even friendly smiles. This way, you'll never open yourself up to genuine connections, and that's the recipe for true loneliness. The self-improvement snooze fest. Now, let's say you have a bad habit. Maybe you bite your nails or have a short temper. Whatever it is, don't even think about changing. Embrace your flaws. Never challenge yourself to improve or grow. Remember, you are who you are, and that's that. Except it's not. Personal growth is a key factor in happiness. The blame game. Finally, let's talk about your outlook on life. Focus on all the things outside your control. The weather, the government, traffic, everything. Complain constantly. Become a human rain cloud, spreading negativity wherever you go. This will surely make you feel powerless and like a victim of circumstance. Remember, a positive attitude is a superpower when it comes to happiness. Fear factor. And to really supercharge your misery, use fear as your main motivator. Set unrealistic deadlines and punish yourself mercilessly for missing them. Constantly worry about failing and letting yourself down. This is the opposite of healthy goal setting, which is crucial for motivation and well-being. Comfort is key. Speaking of motivation, avoid anything that makes you uncomfortable. Never step outside your comfort zone. New experiences are potential sources of joy, and joy has no place in a life dedicated to misery. Stick to the familiar, even if it's soul-crushingly dull. The entitled snowflake. Finally, here's the cherry on top of the misery sundae. Believe you're special. Everyone else is just average, but you are destined for greatness. This unrealistic perception will only lead to disappointment and isolation. People will find your arrogance off-putting, and you'll be left wondering why you have no real friends. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in cultivating chronic discontent. Follow these tips religiously, and a lifetime of guaranteed misery awaits. But hey, at least you'll be consistent, right? But now let's be serious. Want some real advice on how to live a happy and fulfilling life? Here are a few quick tips. Focus on gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. Develop healthy habits. Exercise regularly, eat nutritious foods, and get enough sleep. Challenge yourself. Step outside your comfort zone and learn new things. Build strong relationships. Nurture your connections with friends, family, and loved ones. Give back to others. Helping others is a great way to boost your own happiness. Remember, happiness is a choice. So ditch the misery manual and start building a life you truly love. I hope this video helps you build your dream map. Subscribe so you don't miss new content, and send this video to those who can benefit from these tips.